Hey people, Intro here, 53, SDO Province, blue team. Rogal Dorn's Apothecary, support hero fighting in melee combat by default, begins with a heal and a passive health regeneration aura alongside. Unchainedboar's Plague Champion starts off with a damage over time bolt gun, can get to melee weapons, debilitates enemies and supports allies, can also repair. Got some word bearers here. Rounding off the blue team, things are going to get clown now as a force commander. Very strong offense, a versatile hero, bringing disruption and support too. This is the Dark Angels DLC recolored into black and red. On the red team then, Palaz as the brother captain, a durable hero walking through objects, cannot be suppressed with powerful offense and support fighting in melee. Alongside Gandharva's Lictor Alpha, a melee specialist, can infiltrate and disrupt, some powerful offense and a bit of support too, backing away from the Plague Champion there, taking some shots. And rounding off the teams, Khorne Flakes as a Warboss, a melee hero walking through objects, very good offense, disruption and support from the front lines. He's on the east side against that force commander. Kicking off in the mid, some doom blasting heretics, some Hormagaunts getting stuck in there, Termagants shooting. Lictor Alpha's found the CSM and the heretics double back to try and attack him as a doom blast and a run. Hormagaunts also out of there. Tactical Marines now rotating across to help out. Trying to focus down those Termagants, I think. So is the Plague Champion. The CSM backing away from the Lictor Alpha. Force Commander's going to show up and help, I think. Here he is. There's the battle cry. Buffing the damage of all these surrounding units here. Lictor Alpha, I think, makes it out. Plague Champion also made it out. And here come double sluggers now from Khorne Flakes. Burners on one. More hit points and some power weapons. Force Commander's doing so much work here for the blue team. And Khorne Flakes made the mistake of gathering around him there. So he was able to battle cry both of the sluggers, I think. Shotgun scouts also doing some good work there. Warboss getting stuck into the force commander now, and they eventually force him off the field. Double Termagant is still in play. Shooter Boy is still in play. Now the Warboss needs to tie up some Marines here. Looks like he's going for the CSM. On the west side, looks like Palaz, the brother captain, has pushed through a bit, with Purgation on the way. From the look of the mini-map, that is. Warboss still in play here, but the heretics have returned. So has the Plague Champion. And the Warboss flees. Plague Champion with blight grenades up, aiming at those double sluggers, I'm sure. But the Hormagaunts will also be messed up pretty badly by that if they can get caught. If the Termagants and the Shooter Boys bunch up like this too, looks like Plague Champion's going for the grenade. There it is. And it's a good throw. That's a good hit. So the initial squad gets infected, and then it gets spread to all squads on that team. So it can't get spread to your own units there unless it initially hit one of your own units as well. Plague Champion taking that central wreck point now. Hormagaunts are going to have a word though. Oh, and he couldn't get a model off them. He did get a model off them as they approach there. Gets the cap. May need to run now. There's a ton of war on the CSM. 20% more damage. Lictor Alpha, though, gets a flesh hook. Apothecary now rotating towards the mid and helping out. Has the Sanguine Chainsword. Helps him brawl early on with the heal on hits. Can be a lot more aggressive and be kind of a screen for his ranged units early on. Well, a bit more of a screen anyway. There's the Purgation with their Incinerator. But the captain's just kind of hanging out at the back. All three blue players are there. Lictor Alpha's skulking around. Has Feed the Tendrils. A power weapon that heals him on hit. Very good against Marines who are heavy infantry. They don't like power weapons. Double CSM here for Unchainedboar. And they both have their Eternal War. Oh, Lictor Alpha gets caught though. Badly out of position. We are the hammer. Doesn't save him. No, doesn't save him. Going for the revive immediately is Palaz. And gets it and tanked it quite well with We Are the Hammer up. Is the Lictor Alpha going to run? He does run. And we've lost the indicator for him now because he went down. 468 to 444. Orks marauding through the mid with Storm Boys on the field. Warboss plays very well with allied melee units because he can buff them quite a lot from his global abilities. And his war gear abilities, of course. Apothecary doing well. Able to tank double Toxin Sac Termagants and the Hormagaunts there. And then he got a friendly blight grenade throw. That was a bit of a mistake from Unchainedboar, or was it? Gonna need to run from the Termagants and maybe go down the Apothecary. Apothecary does go down. Unfortunately for him, he got blight grenaded by his ally there. big fight in the mid. Force Commander doing what he can with Artificer Armor in, making him more durable. Strike Squad are in there. Double Shotgun Scouts doing what they can to shotgun blast stuff, but now the attacks are getting overrun, down to a single model. I'm surprised the Storm Boys didn't try to jump after that last model there. Maybe they could have got it done. Warrior Brood on the field for Gandharva. Tier 2 for Palaz. He's got double purgation up too. And they are power bashing. Strike Squad here can run interference a bit maybe. Although shotgun scouts make them turn around a bit. And here comes that angry Apothecary with his sanguine chainsword. Termagant's almost wiping. Warboss did go down. Lictor Alpha's here, but it's going to be tough to revive that fella right now. There's some Nurgle worship. Look at those feeder tendrils though. They are really dangerous. Over 60 power melee DPS. And that's on a level 1 Lictor Alpha, remember, which he is at the moment. And that heal on hit. Very nice. He attacks quite quickly too. Storm Boys run off. Sluggers run off. Shooter Boys still in play with big shooters. But they don't like double CSM shooting at them. Force Commander hits level what? Level 2. Do we have any level 3s at the start here? Doesn't look like it. None of the red team heroes able to level up yet. Meanwhile, this is Southwest, natural power for red team. Being assaulted by Rogal Dorn's Apothecary. Here's some backup though to defend it. Assault Squad in play. Fancy special attack from a brother captain. There's VR the hammer up and he's going for the Nemesis Demon Hammer. Going to be good against this Assault Marine squad. Staying in here is Rogal Dorn. Doing some good work. Kills a Warrior Brood model. You saw the Synapse backlash there. Knocking back and damaging those Hormagaunts. Okay, the hammer is in. Which has Demolishing Strike. You can just swing that thing one-handed, eh? There it is. There's Demolishing Strike. With a stun. Apothecary goes down. Assault Squad able to jump out. Eating a flesh hook as they do so. But they're okay. And they defended the power. And got that Apothecary down. He can use Laraman's Blessing to get the Apothecary back. But typically they save it to use when there's more than one hero down. 458 to 368 on the VPs. Plague Champion. Looking for a Blight Grenade throw maybe. Hormagaunts are running in though, so I don't think he's going to chuck it on those Termagants anytime soon. We are the hammer again, buffing these surrounding units for the brother captain. 15% damage resistance and a little bit more speed. Although he doesn't benefit from the speed himself, poor brother captain. I think he does when he gets his fancier sword, doesn't he? But not with the Nemesis Demon Hammer. Now has Unending Purge too. Healing on hits. Attacks quite slowly with the hammer, does he? That's not too bad. Seems reasonably quick, actually. It's not that the Force Commander's hammer or most of the Warboss melee attacks that are quite slow. Warboss just revived the Lictor Alpha there, who's level 2. Warboss also level 2 with a boss pole now. 449 to 357 on the VPs. Storm Boys getting messed up by Blight Grenade chucking. They got their Nob Leader and they're able to get away, looks like. This is a bad place for you, Mr. Force Commander. Down he goes. Oh, Apothecary's been repurchased already. Plague Champion does get away. Now has a Fist and Fetid Armor. Should get revived there, I think, the Force Commander. Apothecary trying to clean this up first, I suppose. Warrior Brood with Adrenal Glands. Gives them a 65% health boost. Gives them heavy melee and more melee skill, I think. And they also get the melee synapse, innit? Boosting the Hormagaunts at the moment. There's tier 3 for Gandharva. Librarian up, as you may have spotted here. For things are going to get clown now. Perhaps suggesting we're going to see Terminators pretty quickly in tier 3. Although Librarians are fine units, even when they're not supporting Terminators with their gate. Storm Boys get the stun on the scouts. More scouts coming in. Oh, they think again though. Oh, this looks like a big push towards the power here on the east side. Meanwhile, west side, blue team looking for the VP. It's a 2-1 for red at the moment, but there's not a huge amount in it. And now Power Bash is the attempt. Got double Mark of Zinc CSM. Very effective against heavy and super heavy infantry. But it is good against infantry in general, really. Might get some Nurgle worship maybe. The heretics pulling back a bit. One generator's down. Can they get more than that? No, heretics are going in. They are going in. They're going to get Demolishing Strike. There we go. There's Demolishing Strike. Heretics having to run. Should have kept them back worshipping, I think. Plague Champion's in there. Chucked his grenade and used the Pestilent Strike. With the health boost from the adrenal glands, though, Khorne able to kind of shrug off that grenade throw. Doesn't seem like it scales amazingly well, black grenades, which is probably why they're relatively cheap. Aren't they only 20 power? Maybe they're 25. 396 to 330 on the VPs. Trying to kill that Scout Sergeant. Couldn't quite get him. Assault Squad is in there now. Crippling Poison on them, though. Merciless Strike. Doesn't do a lot. Oh, a Sergeant went down. Good counter push for the red team. And I think they only lost a single generator back there. Also... Oh, Apothecary just rebought. Apothecary was down back there. Noxious Cloud now. From Unchainedboar. From his global bar, the Plague Champion. Stops the Power Bash. Are they going to finish off that generator, though? There's double Mark of Tzeentch. Brother Captain got it. They both have their aspiring champions as well, who get that demonic plasma gun. Quite nasty. Needs to be a bit more chill with his heretics, though, I feel like. He's chucking them into fights and then not faring well. Can just let them hang back. Worship these guys to keep them going. They'll also be worshipping the Plague Champion, of course. Charles triple CSM with Eternal War and Mark of Tzeentch. And an aspiring champion. There's heinous amounts of anti-infantry damage. They could focus down that Warrior Brood so quickly. Warrior Brood didn't even want to get close enough. Thunderhammer Force Commander now. With a Sacred Standard. 20% damage buff for everything nearby that's allied. Infantry anyway. It's an awesome piece of war gear. Increasing when he goes down. We have a Vortimer Razorback for Palas. Anti-everything damage from this Psy Cannon on the back. And pumps out some good damage, as you can see. To those poor scouts. Trying to use Angels of Death to save them. I don't think it's going to work out. Wasted that global a bit. And they're quite quick as well, these Razorbacks. Other scouts got a decap, though. Well done to them. Librarian is here. Uses the gate to get the Force Commander into play. Who pops the Battle Cry, but isn't attacking. I think he was trying to attack the Sluggers there, and the Sluggers just kind of left. Okay, what are these Mark of Tzeentch fellas going to focus down on? Looks like they're focusing on the Storm Boys. Doing huge amounts of damage. Storm Boys able to jump in and get a few stuns. But the Heretics were there to help, and they take out the Storm Boys. Nicely done there. They should focus down the Warrior Brood now. Why are they moving? There we go. Now they're focusing them down. But here comes the Carnifex. And they can't do a huge amount to this guy. This fella has vehicle armor. Stern Guard Veterans dropped in by Things Are Going to Get Clown now. Rogal Dorn, though, down to just a Vanguard Veteran squad. I'm not sure what happened to his Marines. I mean, there's some dead Marines here. Was it just that? It was probably on the screen and I missed it. Typically how it goes. Stern Guard Veterans loading in their Vengeance rounds here to try and damage that Carnifex. There's too much for them to stick around with, so they run off. Red team need to react quickly here. Cap their VP back and hit something. Get some mid-map authority, maybe. Grab this wreck point. What is the brother captain up to? Oh, he wants to revive. Going to revive that Warboss, who does have a Power Claw. You want that guy on your side. Okay, looks like they're trying to take the contested VP, maybe. Razorback can't cap, of course, but here comes some Inquisitorial Stormtroopers. And that Razorback is painful, eh? Vanguard Veterans do have their Power Fist in play, so they can threaten that thing. Taking a lot of damage. I think that was some Purge Soul there we saw from the Purgation. Oh, the Purgation going to die. Apothecary just leveled to 3, which makes his heal more powerful. Gets better as he levels up. Lictor Alpha can now grab the VP maybe. Although Plasma Cannon may have something to say about that. Gandharva with a Neurothrope on the way. There's the shots. And it does knock the Lictor Alpha off the cap there. Brother Captain needs to go after him or something. Do you have your deadly jump? No, deadly jump. Oh, that one missed. Razorback sees him off. Over to the southeast corner. There's that army of Chaos Space Marines there. They should power bash pretty quickly, eh? Yep, it's not bad. Nob Squad is on the field for Khorne Flakes. Rogal Dorn is rebuilt with Plasma Cannon, Las Cannon Devastators, and a Librarian. Can use a Librarian to remove the setup time from these guys with Veil of Time. Meanwhile, nice decap from the Heretics. There's that Neurothrope. Very good at dealing with groups of infantry, especially heavily armored infantry. Force Commander's found him. Gets a good hit. There's Paroxysm and Cataclysm going off. Neurothrope needs a bit of help though, runs away. So do all the Chaos Space Marines, and Paladins hit the field for Palas. Unique to the Brother Captain. Heavy melee damage and a big bucket hit points, and there's an Imperial Abyss from Unchainedboar. I think he was trying to hit those Orks as they came in, but didn't quite work out. Has to go down as a wasted nuke, I think, which means, yeah, no Chaos Terminators for a while, that's for sure. Nob Squad getting stuck in. Elite tier 3 melee infantry. Can crunch pretty much anything to death. But the Captain's there. He'll do some good work because their weakness is getting disrupted, which the Thunderhammer is very good for. But I think he'd already used his battle cry and may go down here. Khorne Flakes with only 2 units on the field, but who cares? Orc play in tier 3. With low upkeep and lots of population, and get some stuff rolling here. What are these fellas up to? I think they're waiting for it to die down and they want to grab the VP maybe. Get a cheeky decap on the west side. Some weird hammer business. Any other war gear for this guy? No. No battle rights or anything yet. Mantle of Terror. Strat Squad level 3. Not getting involved at the moment. Down goes the Apothecary. Here they come. Plasma Cannon. I think it got a glancing hit there on the Paladins. Vanguard veterans have their work cut out fighting those guys, especially with this thing in play. Oh, Librarian goes down now. 368 to 150 on the VPs. Strat Squad capping. The Razorback's been amazing so far. Unchainedboar with a Chaos Predator, no mark yet. Thrown up a shrine in the middle too. That's a Nurgle shrine, of course. Healing nearby allies periodically, and now because it's been worshipped, they can actually reinforce off it. And if bad guys get close, they get suppressed. It's a really good shrine. Level 4 Plague Champion, doing alright, innit? Nurgle's pleased, I think. Level 5 Force Commander, and that downed level 3 Apothecary. What am I hearing? Oh, shotguns over here. 2 to 1 for the red team. They have some VPs to make up, eh? Khorne Flakes' next purchase is quite important, I think. Flash Kits or Nob Squad, I would say. Carnifex gone for Strangled Thorn. And there's a Rocks. And it seems like Unchainedboar spotted it late, but gets away with very minimal damage there. And the tank went really far forward for some reason. May go down, actually. Yep, does go down. Carnifex almost falls to missile launch attacks there, but now they're being mobbed in melee. They're not going to be able to get another shot off, I don't think. And they're getting messed up, actually. I think they're going to wipe. Things are going to get clowned now. Kept them in play too long. Probably watching elsewhere, like over here, for example. They're trying to take the shrine out. Because it's annoying, these Orks. There's some frenzy from the Nob Squad. Still nothing else coming out for Khorne Flakes, though. Is he looking for a battle wagon, maybe? 320 to 148. Still the 2 to 1 for blue, for red, sorry. And we're getting power bashed over here, look. The blue team, that is. Repairing the shrine. Warboss trying to get it. Does get it. And levels him to 3. He's got that heavy armor. Makes him incredibly tough. He may still go down, though. Very close. Got down to 11 hit points, I think. But he makes it away, just breaking stuff as he runs off. Red team with Paladins and that Vortimer, and these guys have a conversion beamer now. Weren't able to... Oh, they are able to get a shot. Seemed like it was outside of the firing arc there. It must have started charging while it was in the firing arc. Here comes the mob of Marco Zint CSM. Level 4, level 4, level 3. That is outrageous amounts of damage on those Paladins, and they are backing the hell off here. Plague Marines on the way now for Unchainedboar. Another Khorne Flakes for Gandharva. The first one did survive and got healed up. But the captain trying to get in there. He was trying to use Demolishing Strike, I think, but was taking too much damage. Blue team are going to take the contested back. So they may get a triple, because look at this. Well played for Things Are Going to Get Clowned Now. Able to get his VP capped. Not for long, but that's making a big difference. Gave them a double there. Hala's not happy. Now they take contested, and they do get the triple in. Commandos is what Khorne Flakes went for, by the way. Certainly not a bad choice. They can disrupt the big blob of CSM with the Love the Daka. Apothecary level 3 has now got Purification Rights and Armor of the Apothecarian. And they're pushing back the red team on this side. Vindicator Assassin in play for Palaz. Here comes some Khorne Flakes though. One of them's got a Venom Cannon for some reason. I guess they can go after the Predator. Maybe they're expecting a Land Raider Redeemer. Wanted to preemptively get that Venom Cannon up. There's some advanced healing going on. It's not enough to keep these guys in play though. That was a Pestilent Strike on those guys, which stunned them a bit. Las Cannon's getting shots. Plasma Cannon. I don't think that hit anything even a little bit. So red team will take the VP back on this side. And that's a downed Force Commander still there. Looted tank on the way for Khorne Flakes. Scouts being sneaky-like. Down to 45 VPs, the red teams need to be very diligent defending their natural VP here. They need to keep something here for sure. Something that can wipe out a scout squad quickly. And not die to a grenade. You can see Gandharva here trying to stay mobile. Doesn't know what's going to get hit next. Might be worth... Oh, some dead orcs up here. Oh, is that the commandos dead? No, they got away. Might be worth sneaking a Lictor Alpha around to get a decap now and then. Maybe when the fighting starts. I think that may be a... What's he gone for here? Menacing Visage. It may be a better use of his time to decap that VP. Focus on that with Lone Hunter rather than taking part in the team fights. But it looks like he wants to be in the team fights. And Menacing Visage is amazing. Just terrify a unit back to the HQ. What would you use it on? Probably the Vanguard Veterans. I guess it depends if the Khorne Flakes are getting threatened. You could make the Plague Marines retreat or the Las Cannon or something. Oh, down goes the Lictor Alpha after all of that. He just dies. Just using to cap, buddy. Strike squad running away. Are they alright? They are alright. There's that damage though on the Paladins. Nasty, nasty damage. With We Are the Hammer up, and there's Paroxysm too. That's from Gandharva and the Neurothrope. Didn't seem to aim at the CSM, but they got kind of knocked into it there, or ran into it or something. Vortimer working on the tank. Good shot there from the conversion beamer. Can they finish it? They can. Down goes the tank. Oh hey, Assault Terminator is getting gated in by the Librarian. These guys unique to the Force Commander. Much like Paladins, they are heavy melee with huge amount of hit points, but they've got different stuff going on. Paladins can use an ability, these guys can't. 236 to 45 on the VPs. Red team holding firm on the west side. Can they put some pressure on here though? Do they want to risk it? You're risking overextension doing that, which is why it's good to just send one unit to do it. Maybe. Arano formation from Gandharva. Takes out a couple of gens. Alright, innit? Vortimer's come to help out. Is this the same? Oh, this is a different Vortimer. Where's the other one then? Oh, it's back here. I was going to say, how is it level 1 still? The other one's level 3. Some Terminators in for Rogal Dorn now. Perhaps we'll see the missile barrage thing going in. Assault Terminator is getting quite low, but they're going after the Khorne Flakes. So is the Plague Champion, and so is that Las Cannon. It was very risky pushing the Khorne Flakes up that far, and one of them goes down. And that was the Stranglethorn too. Next purchase for Gandharva is quite important here. He's got a big chunk of resources, needs to use it well. The Swarmlord here is going for Gene Stealers. I mean, it's a good damage type, but are they going to survive an engagement with triple Marco Zinch potentially shooting at them? I think maybe a Swarmlord might have been the way to go. We shall see how it turns out. 166 to 45. Oh, something did decap here. Looks like it was maybe the Warboss decap the VP. Big boom gun shot from the looted tank. Love that thing. And the CSM are off the field. All 3 CSM off the field. That's a big deal. Another Imperial Abyss from Unchainedboar. And again, didn't seem to hit that much, but it did force retreats, which is something. Force Commander's level 6. Plague Champion went down getting vision for that, I think. Oh, look, there's for the Emperor on the Las Cannon. Global buff from the Force Commander. Tried to get the revive. Paladins are going in. Where's the brother captain down at? Oh, he went down on that assault. Here's an orbital bombardment from Palaz. Lictor Alpha getting stuck in there too. Is he? I don't know what he's up to. Doing something. Paladins will get the decap. So there's the 1-to-1. Can they get the cap though? Fastback might get a clean shot here. It's charging up. Oh, it shoots over there. And hits nothing. Paladin's got the cap. There it is. 2-to-1 for red. Okay, that was a good shot. Takes out the looted tank. There's a paroxysm from Gandharva. Again, it was a bit away from the enemy forces there. Maybe the maybe he expected Assault Terminators to run into it, I guess. Assault Terminators having to back away. With that much hit points, a Nob Squad will tear them apart, especially with Warboss support here. Nob Squad run off. Assault Terminators, though, need some healing, I guess. Warboss backing away. And there's the Gene Stealers. In fact, it's double Gene Stealers for Gandharva. Could be amazing. They could just get knocked over and shut down and shot at and run away. Wolfspanner trying to revive the Apothecary. I think he misclicked there for a second. Okay, he's back up. Warboss is going to have to run soon. Advanced healing immediately is popped by the Apothecary. But he's getting too close to some Gene Stealers and goes down in a second. 105 to 36. Something's going through the mid for the blue team. Trying to get onto the VP, I think. There's all the Marco Zinch fellas. Here it is. It's the Plague Champion and a couple of scouts, apparently. Lictor Alpha's here. So are some commandos. 94 to 36. Plague Champion going for a decap. Stuns the Lictor Alpha. But he's still going to take full melee damage. And as you can see, it's quite a lot of melee damage. There's a shotgun blast. Oh, there's Love the Darker to knock down the Plague Champion. He doesn't have Armor of Pestilence, you see. So he could get knocked over there. Can he get a decap now? Chucks his grenade and goes down. On the west side, though, blue team are getting the cap. And we do have Cyclone Missile Launcher Terminators too. Gene Stealers are in there. What can they do? Warrior Brood alongside them. They can do pretty well, apparently, so far. Just ate some CSM really quickly. Plasma cannon was nasty though. Are they going to get away? Looks like they all got away. That was actually pretty good from Gandharva. Nice little push there. Vortum is in trouble. Blast cannon finishes it off. Paladins trying to apply some pressure and create some space here. Assault Terminators are back. Chaos Terminators are in with Lightning Claws now. That's a big deal, because Lightning Claws are amazing anti-infantry. They'll tear apart the Paladins and the Nob Squad, although these guys might need some more hit points. They're trying to go for a decap, trying to formation, chuck some stuff around. Red team have their natural. Plague Champion still down there. I don't think they ever decapped it. 76 to 36. And these Chaos Terminators are going to die if they're not careful. Vindicare Assassins getting shots. Battle Wagons getting shots. They got the cap, but they do not get away. They just purchased Lightning Claws for them. Unchainedboar down to 2 units. Really wanted that cap. Cyclone Missiles. Couple of good hits, I think. 75 to 27 on the VPs. There's Paroxysm and a Bioplasma shot one in there. Now the Battle Wagon wants to run over stuff. Who's capping? Brother Captain, I think. Noxious Cloud chucked in. Battle Wagon causing all sorts of problems in the back line. Assault Terminators have gone after it, but that's dragged them away from the VP. What we got now? Triple cap for red. What is this? Some heroic commandos with a quick cap there. Nob Squad down to 2 units. I think they should run. Down goes the Battle Wagon. Sluggers are in there. Just a fight to the death. And maybe get away there. That's amazing. Nob Squad are idle. Khorne Flakes is busy. Oh, busy with the commandos maybe, yeah. Some Gretchens are up somewhere. Warboss runs away. Triple cap for the red team. GG says Khorne Flakes. And red team have got it. With some big pushes at the end. And the commandos sneaking around here at the end. Awesome stuff. Very close. Had a level 5 Apothecary down. A level 7 Plague Champion down. All those CSM got obliterated, I guess. Level 9 Force Commander in there. Doing what he can. Where the hell is he in there? Oh, there he is. He's in there somewhere. Can't quite see him. Thought that was him, but that was the Thunderhammer of the Terminators. Level 7 Brother Captain. Level 7 Lictor Alpha. Did some good work defending his VP at the end. And a level 7 Warboss. All the 7s on the red team. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see ya next time.